So who's all in for All Out? I'm Iain Chambers, and this is your WrestleZone Roundup. Now, tomorrow night is the last chance AEW has to make sure wrestling fans around the world buy into their version of pro wrestling before they start churning out live weekly television. AEW on TNT debuts on Wednesday the 2nd of October, and Tony Khan, Cody and the gang will be gunning for big numbers fresh out of the gate, which of course has been made much more difficult by NXT shifting to USA. All Out is their chance to show wrestling fans they have a must-see product, showcase their stars and build some explosive TNT hype. The card is absolutely stacked. Let's take a look at the top 5 matches and predict the winners. Starting with Cody Rhodes versus Shawn Spears. This one all started when Cody called Spears, "He's a great hand." That led to the very silly chair shot heard around the world. Since then, we haven't heard too much from Cody, but Spears has spoken out loudly, teaming himself with the living legend, one of the 4 horsemen himself, Mr. Tully Blanchard. Tully, of course, had a fierce wrestling feud with Cody's dad, the late great Dusty Rhodes. Now, Cody will surely need someone in his corner too, which I imagine will be his brother Dustin. Now, Spears was never taken seriously on WWE's main roster, and if AEW want fans to see him as the real deal here, he has to get the win over Cody. Spears will have his hand raised. Riho versus Hikaru Shida. This one could be a show stealer, and its winner will get a shot at the first ever AEW Women's title during the TNT premiere. The winner of the 21-woman Casino Battle Royal will get the other spot in that match. Now, Riho and Shida team together at Double or Nothing, but on Saturday, they go head-to-head, and I see the veteran Shida coming out on top and ultimately going on to win the title. I expect quite the match here. The AAA World Tag Team Championships on the line as the champs, the Lucha Bros, take on the Young Bucks. These two have proved they're in the conversation as the best tag teams in the world, and we know they have incredible chemistry in the ring together. The addition of ladders just makes this one all the more exciting. Now, they've gone back and forth for a while now, and this is the time to settle things once and for all. It's going to be a barn burner, with the Luchadors leaving with the straps. Ever since I heard JR say the words, "Moxley and Omega! Moxley and Omega!" I was buzzing to see Moxley versus Omega, but sadly, this time last week, Mox announced on Twitter that he's had to pull out of the match due to an MRSA infection in his elbow. He's gutted, and so are we. But you know what they say, with every cloud comes a hero from Newcastle. We now have a dream match of another sort. It's Omega versus Pac, and I cannot wait to see it. After Pac pulled out of Double or Nothing, I was curious to know when we'd see him show up, and here he is, and he'll have a huge point to prove. It's his first AEW match, and he's going to want to make an impact, but Omega has to be framed as one of their biggest stars going forward. Kenny has to get the W here. Adam Page versus Jericho for the inaugural AEW World Championship. This match was set in stone at Double or Nothing when Hangman Page won the Casino Battle Royal and Jericho beat Omega. The question is, will AEW crown their own homegrown man Page as the face of their company, or does the first ever undisputed WWE champion become the first ever AEW champion? I think if they want a few extra eyeballs on TNT, they go with Jericho for the first few months, with Page capturing the gold further down the line. This should be a cracking match, but I expect a bit of a screwy finish. Jericho for the win. What are your predictions for All Out? Let me know in the comments below. That is it for your WrestleZone Roundup. Enjoy the show.